Fuck off.
I will not fuck off.
There you go, Dave. There's the monetization out the window. It's not been 5 minutes. It's been 2. And I've already lost it. So there you go.
How did you have us muted?
What?
Will you please do what I told you to do?
The stream deck's not charged. Alright, I have to manually hit the bloody button. Deal with it. Okay?
Height of professionalism.
Yeah. Thank you.
By the way, if you haven't noticed, we mostly just take the piss out of each other.
Anything else you'd like to add? Do I smell? Am I ugly? I'm not overweight, you know. Anything else you'd like to?
No, but
you're relatively ugly, but we don't like to mention it.
60.
It seems a bit rude.
Pardon, Stephen?
I can't remember who. I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been, what is it, Christian something or other. That you had like said that it was like an interview and he wasn't coming in. Yeah, apparently he said that you look like 60 in the chat, and everyone was like, "Hey, now, we'll stop with the personal attacks." So
Catholic traditionalist.
Catholic traditionalist says I look like I'm 60.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, I have a few grey hairs. I mightn't sleep tonight over that though.
I
know. I might lose sleep over that. Like this.
Roughly how many hours do you think, MathPig?
Well, if I lose more than 3, I'll probably not sleep at all.
I thought the Northern Irish Protestants knew what to do with the Catholics.
Oh yeah, it had to come down to that, Dave. Didn't it have to come down to that? Can we please include the guest tonight? Tiffany, is anything anybody would like to ask Tiffany? Crafty, have you anything intelligent to say other than these two idiots?
Me intelligent? No.
I was just going to say, well, you're crafty for an intelligent comment.
Fuck off, you prick.
I can put crafty on the spot.
I can be as bad as the boys. Don't worry about that. Yeah, no. Questions? No. But I do want to say congratulations on starting a channel. I know how hard it is to put yourself out there. I've been going in about 3 weeks. It'll be my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. Yay! And I know how tough it can be. Don't let these fuckers intimidate you.
What?
And don't let them dictate. Don't let them dictate the conversation either. And I'm not just talking about the fuckers on this channel. I'm just saying in general. Do not let the lads dictate the conversation because you'll never get a word in.
Says you.
I know you're nervous. You're nervous.
Yeah.
But like, the nerves go out the window as soon as the live button goes. You'll learn. You'll learn.
Okay.
Have you done your stream yet, Crafty?
Which stream? I've done many streams.
What streams have you done in the past week?
Oh, I had to cancel 2 because personal stuff.
Have you rescheduled more?
I was going to. The Ion Society will be this Friday instead of last Friday because my mom got sick. So I had to look after that.
It's now going to be twice as long. It's now the stuff that's happened over there in this last week is just going to double the length of that stream.
No, yeah, well, I mean, I do have to. There is new stuff that's happened. I love the fact. Now, I know we're talking about being atheists and all, but I love the fact that in the last couple of days, a little old, well, she wasn't really old, but a nun walked out in front of the middle of the square.
Yeah.
And fucking got in between protesters being beaten and the police. And she kneeled down and she prayed. That was cute. That was cute. But she actually did in Myanmar. So if anyone doesn't know, my show Ion Society is going to be looking at issues in our society, why they're issues. So we're going to take the broader context and look at how they became issues, as well as what's actually happening. So the first one is going to be on Myanmar. It was supposed to happen Friday. Unfortunately, because of family stuff, I wasn't able to do it. And it'll be this Friday instead. And Myanmar. There's a lot happening. There's a lot happening every single day over there. But the whole point is to get the conversation started.
Bring awareness to us.
Yeah. Well, because everyone looks at politics as if like it's a dirty word, and they don't want to look at what's happening in the world because, yeah, it's very depressing. But again, people need the information to know what's going on. So that's
John Rapp says, contrary to what we're hearing, Crafty is actually a force for good on everyone's channel.
Aw, I do love John Raff. John Raff came on to Life on the Flip Side. So every Sunday I do a show with Stephen Cup of Reason. And it's just a chill hangout on a Sunday morning. And he was our guest a couple of weeks ago. We broke him in streaming. It was his first stream, and I was very happy.
I'm not saying anything about that. That stream is rigged. 3 weeks now. 3 weeks in a row.
You're just bitter. You're just bitter that you're not on it.
3 weeks in a row now. I have
bullshit.
Find the goat first.
Once, and you put it in. No, once, and you put it in before the goat win.
Yeah, before the bleating.
Yes, before the bleat. So half an hour before the end, we have a goat bleat, and then Stephen Cup of Reason in the set hides the goat. But we've changed it now, so the new set with the goat in it only comes up after the bleat, so you can't actually see the goat until the bleat.
Yeah, good.
Because
people keep stealing mine, and it's the first person who finds the goat becomes the guest. So I find the goat, and Crafty goes out of her way to find an excuse for me not to be on her show.
After the bleat. And this week, by the way,
anyone Irish on her show?
In saying that, I couldn't do the show even if I wanted to. It's fucking too early on a Sunday. I'd be fucking making brownies this week with a child.
It's 11:30 on a Sunday.
Yes, as
I
in...
thought you waking up at that time. That's only wake up time.
Yeah.
No,
you see, here's the thing.
I have a child. That's why it's too early.
So,
I need to wait till she goes to bed.
It's 11:30 in the morning. What are you on about?
Yes, I spend 2 days with my daughter. Should I go on an interview with you, or should I make brownies with Elena? I'm gonna make brownies.
Bring her on. Bring her on. It'll be fun. Now, Stephen Cup of Reason is living in Vietnam, so it's a time where both of us. He's in the evening, I'm in the morning, and it's just a great time for him to get on, because for him, all of the streams happen when he's asleep or in work. So it's just a way of helping his channel out as well, because he made my avatar, he's made my intros for a few things, and he's just awesome. So my way of helping him.
Rigged.
Yeah.
Rigged.
Anyway, what were we saying?
It's rigged.
It's not rigged. You just have to wait for the goat.
Well, you see, I asked you to talk so you could involve our guest, and you went all self-centered and look at me and made the whole stream about yourself. So, have you anything you would like to ask our guest?
No, because she's. I want to speak with the guest. I don't necessarily want to ask her questions, because she spoke a lot on the stream, which was awesome. It was great getting to.
The floor is yours to start a conversation, Crafty. Go on ahead.
No pressure, then.
No pressure. No pressure.
You're the fucking host, but no pressure.
I tried to talk. Someone made it all about them.
If I talk about you, you objected. When's your 60th birthday?
August 1st.
August 1st.
Mark it in your calendars. It's also the anniversary of the channel as well.
I thought it was the 30th of February.
My wee girls is the 28th.
The what year?
Yeah, 30th of February doesn't exist.
The 30th of February. He's never turning 61. He's not allowed.
I like that. I'll not turn 61 and just stop it there.
Yeah.
Get some definition of grey in my beard, and then just stop.
See, I am nice sometimes.
Do you know Brandon Jackson? Sometimes, though. Crafty, do you know Brandon Jackson?
No. Should I know Brandon Jackson?
I don't know. You brought a few people to the channel, like John Rapp and stuff. I thought Brandon came along.
Brandon. I might know Brandon Jackson. Do I know Brandon Jackson?
I don't know. Brandon's looking up.
I don't know Brandon Jackson. I don't know that. The icon doesn't look. The avatar doesn't look familiar. Or the picture.
Sorry, Brandon. Until you've been around, nobody can vouch. It is. I don't want penises to just randomly turn up on stream. I've seen it happen.
Oh my!
Don't know what you're talking about. You encouraged the mankini.
Now,
damn it! I'm
MathPig. We've been over this. I don't know how many times. You said that you were going to do the twirl. You hadn't done the twirl yet. I asked you, were you going to do the twirl, and then you did the twirl. That's what happened. That was a blow by blow, pardon the pun. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Tiffany hasn't seen the... No,
Oh god,
No,
yeah, you
no,
haven't
no,
seen
Tiffany
that. Oh
hasn't
shit.
seen
Oh
this.
god, yeah.
Tiffany hasn't seen this. MathPig.
I can only apologize, Tiffany. Only apologize.
It's a gift. I don't know where it is. MathPig will have to give it.
I have it.
I'm sure Keela has it on like
Yeah, I knew.
This is not
like
fair.
saved somewhere.
This is what these are the things you have to do to. Oh right. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, we can actually do that. We can bring that into there. We'll bring it into there. There you go.
There we go. You're actually doing that. You're
How
actually
drunk were you?
All right.
Pardon?
These are the things people will do on stream. How drunk were you?
I wasn't that drunk before I did it. I got very drunk after it.
Sorry, had to. Yeah.
These are the things you do for 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
I send that to. I've posted that on so many streams now that people give out to me, but I just think it's still funny.
My only
Sorry,
question is,
It
what do you
precedes
do
me.
for,
I
like-
went to a new channel that I had never met a person like last week or 2 weeks ago. The Crafty suggested, and I turned up and he was like, "Oh, MathPig's in the
Oh.
chat." Sorry, MathPig. I already seen too much, and I'm like, "I've fucking never been here before." The fuck. Like,
Yeah, that was Johnny O. That was Johnny O for the plot hole. Oh, good fun, good fun. That's because he was on one of my streams that I shared it on. This is what we do to each other. We just embarrass
Who have
each
you
other.
got to debate Catholic traditionalist?
your mate,
Which one?
the one that you put in contact with me today, that doesn't really have. He was like, "Man, just find me people. I want to debate. I don't want to debate." I was like, I straight away thought of Catholic traditions. I was like, "Man, have you ever talked to a priest up?" "No, don't care. Bring him on." Brilliant. Okay.
The person that you mean that followed me today.
The person that you tagged on Twitter and said, "If you need a debate platform,"
Because he followed me and was arguing with a Christian and wanted to debate, so I suggested you. I didn't know him.
right? Well, your newfound friend is now my newfound friend, and he's going to be Catholic traditionalist's newfound friend.
Oh, that'd be fun.
No, actually, I do have a question that MathPig might have mentioned before I actually joined the stream. What made you? Because you said that you were on Twitter for a while. What made you actually start the channel on YouTube?
I just wanted to like help other people out that had gone through what I'd gone through about leaving the church, and I think for me a big part of that too was like being a mom and having young kids, because having a community around you when you have young kids is very important, and I lost all that when I left the church. So I think just being a voice for those people that
Yeah.
might feel that way too.
Yeah, I mean, one thing. Sorry, one thing that MathPig did say was the loss of community. Because when I left the church, I was in my early teens, and I actually went through the process because I was a Catholic, but I was heavily involved. No, I was mid-teens. I was heavily involved in the church, and I actually sent off to be. I can't think of the name of it right now. Denunciation, I think it's called. But yeah, I actually properly sent the bishop and the cardinals letters to say I'm leaving this church. It's the only way to leave the Catholic
So
Church.
you're
Yeah.
the only one that actually has done that then.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't mean it necessarily worked unless they actually told you they had kicked you out.
Oh yeah, no,
Dave, don't be a panicky asshole. You pull every person who used to be a Catholic on and go, "Did you send your paperwork away?" And they say no, and then you make a cunt out
I
of
got
them.
So you're still a Catholic.
I know
What
you're-
were you?
Hmm?
Tiffany, what were you?
I grew up Pentecostal, so
Pentecostal. Oh, I know absolutely nothing about Pentecostals. Do they have any weird kinks? Or what's their...
we're
what's
like
their- how do they distinguish them?
they're like speaking in tongues and dancing in the aisles and being filled with the Holy Spirit, falling down.
All the euphoria.
Yeah,
They're high, basically. They're all fucking high.
Fucking
every
high on it.
Sunday.
And I had a
That one's quite a hard one to give up because you get that feeling, and you can get that feeling from lots of other places. But you're told that it's this thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the co-worker. He had his meeting the other day, and he felt Jesus and the Holy Spirit in the room. They went for like 3 or 4 hours. He was like, better than drink, better than drugs, better than anything, Robbie. It is hard to give up when you have that.
Just to explain, Spooky Bed Hair is asking if I've been excommunicated. No, it's renew. I can't think of the word right now, but it's renumification or some shit like that. Renunciation or something. But it means that you've actually removed yourself from the church, and you have to actually send your paperwork away. Dave is technically right. You do have to send your paperwork
You can't
away.
do it anymore. They won't accept it anymore.
Will they not?
I've read up on it now. Literally, the only way to get out of the Catholic Church at the moment, I think since 2012, I could be wrong on the date, the only way out is to be excommunicated. I think because they had too many people leaving.
Yeah, see, I left in 2005.
Renunciation.
No, it's...
You should just resuscitation, resuscitation, resuscitation. Just randomly say words that sound like that. Go on, keep going. Great content. Great content. Out of all the Egypts that you've met and that you've had tonight, have you been enjoying yourself, Tiffany?
You were very muddled there.
Yeah,
Sorry,
very
yeah.
muddled toward
I
the
couldn't
end
hear
there.
that.
Enjoying yourself?
Does your husband do anything with you?
No.
That's a real... Oh, that could be edited. Does your husband do anything
Yeah.
with you? No.
Yeah.
What does he think of the YouTube channel? Considering...
He hasn't watched my videos. He's a very... I don't know. He's very critical of things, so we kind of made a pact that he would not watch my videos. But he's happy for me, and he said that he thinks that I have potential, and he's glad that I found something that I actually want to do and that I have a passion for, because I've never really had a passion for anything my whole life. So
having a drive, yes. Go ahead, Crafty.
I mean, the main thing is that you haven't been cut off from family or friends because you've left the church, because that's a big thing, especially in certain religions. They will actually isolate you.
yeah.
So, I mean, if you have that support network there, the biggest thing that stops a lot of people from falling back into the trap, especially if you're like with Pentecostalism, because it feels like a celebration when you're in that church, and when you're knee deep in it, that the loss of that can be such a culture shock that it's easy to fall back into it because you need that support network around you when you don't have it. So what was your support network like? Did people accept that you left the church and were still the same around you?
My family's pretty much... My family is... All my siblings are okay with it. But my husband's side of the family is like definitely wanting us to come back and stuff. And I don't know, just because of the things I know about the Bible now, like I don't really want to go to church because I just write everything down and then go home and like find out if it's true or not. And most of the time it's not. So we did go one time a couple of years ago. My in-laws invited us back to their church, and my husband and me went because it was like a family thing they were doing there. But it's not somewhere I want to be.
Do you think it's possible your husband might go back? They might convince him.
No.
Do you know what convinced? Well, do you know what convinced him otherwise? You know what deconverted him?
I don't know what exactly it was. I know a lot of his friends at his work, a lot of them came from Christian backgrounds, and a lot of them aren't Christians anymore. So I think it... But Yeah, so I think he just talking to other people, like at work and stuff, he just came to the realization that like this isn't what I thought it was.
Yeah, and one of the things that churches try to do is to surround you with other people from that church. I don't know if Pentecostal is like that. Catholics are really like that, especially, well, living in Ireland, coming across a Catholic isn't, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And they do try to immerse you in that world. And if they can keep you around similarly minded people, like I can't. One of the priests at one stage, because we had a Protestant family living next door to us, and
You say that with such detest in your voice. Protestants were beside us.
No, the reason why I bring it up is because we took for granted when we were kids that everyone was Catholic, and this family next door. 2 of the 3 boys were my best friends because we were next door neighbors. We were around the same age. We got along great. But every time on the estate, every time there was something happening, that if there was a disagreement, it would always come back to the fact that these boys were Protestant. And I actually went to one of the priests for advice on this, of how to deal with somewhat of the bullying that was happening to these lads. And what I was told was, well, they're Christians, so you can protect them. That's what I was told.
They're not.
They are Christians, so you can protect them. They're the wrong type of Christians, but they're Christians. Do you know what I mean? That was that was the attitude.
Yeah, we had that attitude again towards Catholics in my church. It was very like, they're wrong, we're right. Like,
what was some of the best disagreements that you remember?
They always told us that like the Pope was the Antichrist, and like he was just there to like steer everybody away from Jesus, and people were worshiping him in the Catholic Church, and I was just like, okay.
Nice.
They bring up a lot of the
Antichrist.
idolatry stuff too, because the Catholic Church has a lot of like icons and artifacts and stuff, and they see that as idolatry.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Everything about Catholicism is idolatry. It's really twisted. I find it really funny that the Catholics have removed these "thou shalt have no graven idols" from the fucking 10 Commandments.
Man, whenever the child went for like a blessing or something, it was her friend, her mother's friend, got christened in a new Catholic church, like this new modern one with a slidey roof and all that. No one of these new buildings. And I went in, man.
Wait. Did you say a church with a slidey roof?
Yeah, like a slanted roof. I meant to say slanted.
Slidey.
Slanted. I was doing a hand motion. All right.
I was imagining a stadium where the roof opened.
Okay, moving on from me being an asshole stupid. Right, moving on. Man, they must have went to a Religion Is Us store to buy everything around it. Like, there was onks, and there was I think I counted 5 different religious symbols on different things that they had around the place. Like, it was, it means nothing now because you all made fun of me. So go on ahead. Sorry for interrupting.
What do you miss most?
What's the craziest thing you've seen in as a Pentecostal, Tiffany?
Oh goodness, I don't know. I've seen. We used to have people in our church speak in tongues, and then the pastor would interpret it from the stage.
Oh wow!
Have you done it? Yeah. Can you speak in tongues?
No.
Did you ever experience that?
I'm pretty sure that all the times that I tried, it was just me being ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because it never felt real to me every time I did it, and I was like, I don't know if this is real or if I'm just making this up. But yeah, I've seen people like shaking, falling on the floor. They dance up and down the aisles.
That's always the thing that got me. Like, there's an admittance now, but obviously, in honesty, we're getting it from an atheist who has left the church. But you know, anyone who I've talked to who has been in the church at the time they're in the church has said that it's real. And they said that they felt that they had no control over it and this, that, and the other, and all the rest of it. You know, it's definitely real to them in that moment. You know, having the admittance from you now that when you, even then when you were going through it, you still felt a bit, is this me? I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for us? Because some of us have, well, all of us have left a church at some point, but is there anything that you want to ask? And don't be scared. Stephen doesn't bite.
That's not what I've heard.
That's only if you ask me to.
And Crafty gives special hugs that involve getting kicked in the dick, so...
She doesn't have one, so she's safe.
Okay.
I'm assuming.
Go on
and you
ahead.
said you were a mother, so...
Yes. I don't think I have any questions. I think it's just starting out and trying to figure out the YouTube thing.
YouTube sucks. I'm just going to say that now.
The
But
content
yeah,
you're producing, you should do reasonably well. When you put something live, make sure to tweet about it. Make sure to tag some people in and tag people like me, and I will retweet it. Twitter is more important to get your YouTube channel out there.
She's got 1,000 subscribers, Dave. On Twitter. 1,000, Dave.
How many have you got?
Less than 1,000, Dave. We don't all have 10,000 followers on fucking Twitter, Dave.
And who retweets all your shows?
Sometimes Stephen.
I don't do Twitter. Twitter sucks.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Twitter
If
Twitter
it's not a
sucks
Wednesday.
worse than YouTube.
It's the ones that I'm on. Those are the ones that are retweet.
Which is never.
I know. Stephen's the one that wins for the after
It's
party.
every second show that MathPig does.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Stephen wins more than anyone for an after party in the bloody fucking live chat, and he's come on, he just plays with his phone, texting his fake woman. OnlyFans. Hi, honey.
What do you mean texting me fake woman? What the fuck? What?
What? What?
He's not even listening to you.
See, that's the point. Not even listening.
No, I am listening to you. I can hear what you're saying. What are you talking about?
Your audio does keep cutting out.
Mine?
No, the annoying one in the corner.
Oh. All right.
My audio.
Annoying.
Yeah, the fucking junkie up there in the corner.
My audio. Fucking dicks. Oh,
Oh God!
Oh, what happened there? What happened there?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
look, now
insulted
he's
me.
salty.
He fucking
Now he's
insulted
salty.
me. He
No, it's
insulted
just
me.
it's to be expected. You know, you say too much truth, and you have to just be silenced. You know.
Hold
Yeah,
back, Robbie. Hold back.
Stephen,
don't hit the button.
every time he's kicked, Stephen gets salty. It's funny.
Yeah.
Someone should
He
unplug.
pretends not to be.
Yeah, unplug his mic. That's more fun. Now it's just become the
Bye,
pick and
MathPig.
Stephen. Oh. See, that's the thing. Fucking bastards have built in commands into the fucking script, and Dave went and told everybody the commands so they can just kick left, right, and centre. Now, no, Stephen's looking at the screen going, I can type that too.
Yeah.
Right, how long are we going on for? Because I want to go to bed. 'Cause I have some reason I have a very, very early start in the morning.
Why?
Because
Explain
Kaz is going
yourself.
into surgery. Kaz is
Oh
going
yes,
into
yes,
surgery.
yes, it's happening tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow's Tuesday. Fuck. See,
It worked.
Brilliant.
It worked. That was brilliant.
You have to add to
nice. Well done.
So, Dave, is there anything you would like?
Oh,
Yeah,
fantastic.
like other than a big
Sorry.
we absolutely hope everything goes well, and all our thoughts and prayers will be with you, Dave.
You can keep the prayers. I'll take the thoughts.
You don't want to know what I think
Kaz,
about you.
if Kaz is listening, we are all with you, and we hope you get better soon. I really hope the op goes well, because that's a scary shit. Like,
It is. She doesn't know how to respond to people being nice.
Not many people do. Not many people do. I don't. I get freaked out.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I mean, I'm not looking forward to getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, but you know,
I'll be up at half 6, Dave. Say hi.
I'm not getting the worst out of tomorrow, so I can't complain too much.
I'll be up from half 6, Dave. I'll send you a message.
Very good.
Stephen, have you anything you'd like to shill? Any debates on anyone else's channel happening or anything like that? No.
On anyone else's channel, yeah, lovely.
Yeah, no, right?
That's slight dig in there. So I'm having a conversation on Wednesday with an English TikToker, Kendon Farrell. Fahr is how you spell his last name. However the fuck you pronounce that, I don't know. Anyway, Fur 4, 5, 6, 7. Why not?
3.
Yeah, sure. I'll be having a conversation about just like on the broad spectrum of politics with him on Wednesday, just to kind of give like a little bit of a brief sort of a indication as to how it's going, or like to like what it might be like. He put out a video or a TikTok, essentially kind of like defending, I guess, in a way, Jordan Peterson. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. So yeah, that's gonna be Wednesday. There's something else in the pipeline that I'm pretty sure I can't talk about. But
is that the thing with me?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I think we can.
I know about that.
You can?
I know about that.
Yeah.
She's already told me anyway, Stephen.
I don't think we can. I don't think we can announce who our opponents are, but I think we can announce that we're doing it.
Yeah. So yeah, myself and Crafty got like genuinely accidentally paired to do a tag team debate on Modern Day Debate. Like
Modern Day Debate.
Yes, Dave, on Modern Day Debate. Yes, Dave.
Like, yeah, accidentally. It was really, really weird because I was in work and I got the email from James and I like pulled it up and he was like, oh, you know that like he was gonna get me in contact. You spelt my name wrong.
Yeah, you dyslexic. You need me to add him back again. Okay.
Yep. So yeah, and it was just that like he was gonna put me in contact with Crafty Keela, and I was like, you told me to put me in contact with Crafty Keela. I'm already in contact with Crafty Keela. So
you can't get rid of me.
Like, I was like, no fucking way. Of all of the people that James must have in his like roster of people, like it's not the Crafty that like you like do bad or anything else like that. It's just like literally just of all the people, the one person that I actually fucking know. It's just really weird. So yeah,
right.
When she told me the way she put it across to me, right?
What's the topic?
The way she put it across.
Wait.
Yeah, the way yeah, when I finish, yeah. The way she put it across to me is like, me and Stephen's having a debate on abortion on Modern Day Debate, and I'm like, what the fuck do you two have to disagree with? Just we're going head to head. Like, I was like, what?
So here's the funny story about Modern Day Debate. Modern Day Debate wouldn't allow me to debate the issue of abortion previously because I won't go on camera. I am not prepared to dox myself just for a fucking debate. It's not going to happen. So I was messaging James back and forth ever so often, you know, saying I'll do a debate, but I'm not going on camera, and then arguing why, you know, debates should not require cameras for arguments to be sufficient. You know. Making it all about the personality instead of the debate is a bad idea in my view. So I was poking and prodding at him, and then he came back to me. I actually thought I was blacklisted, to be honest with you, because I won't go on camera. And then he came back to me and he was like, oh yeah, you know, would you like to do a debate on abortion? There's a possibility for you to do a debate, and I'll team you up with Cider and Port and get you in contact. I was like, is there any real debaters that I can team up with?
Bitch.
I was joking, and he was like, wait, what? I was like, no, I'm joking. I know Stephen. I know Stephen very well. We're good. It's fine. I
Wait,
suppose,
you
like,
actually
I
sent
suppose,
that
like,
to him?
yeah.
You actually sent that to him, and he came back with, "Wait, what?" I actually cannot believe you did that. I did not know that until right now. I swear to fuck, I did not know that until right now.
I told you that.
Well, I obviously misunderstood, but yes, thank you, and fucking keep her out. I obviously don't know.
I asked if are there no real debaters on that day? I was joking. It's fine.
I'm actually really annoyed. I'm actually really annoyed right now. Like, I'm smiling because I'm trying to hide it, but I'm actually really annoyed.
It's a nice PS5 you have in the background there, though, Stephen.
Do you know what's going to get you even more annoyed?
What?
I didn't send that to him. I only sent that to you to wind you up. Come here. I wouldn't fucking put your reputation at risk on modern day debate. You fucking dumbass.
Say modern day debate one more time. I think we've nearly hit 10. Might be 2 off. Go on.
I thought, you see, the problem is, can you organise a tag team debate on abortion?
Pardon?
You have 2 people that will do it.
Yeah. And do it well.
Yeah. You need
if
2
you
people
guys
to
haven't, yeah, if you guys haven't seen, I did a debate on Agree to Disagree on abortion a couple of weeks ago. So I'm not new to the discussion. I was part of the Repeal the Eighth Amendment campaign in Ireland, which saw abortion be decriminalised and legislated for. I was one of the people who stood before the Oireachtas and argued against the what's the word? Conscientious objection. So what they were trying to do was put a conscientious. Yeah. Sorry, did I robot?
Yeah,
a little bit. Yeah.
What they were trying to do initially with the legislation on abortion in Ireland was bring in a conscientious objection clause, which meant doctors could refuse to perform abortions.
And then they put pressure on the doctors.
Yeah. I managed alongside a group of rape survivors for choice. We managed to prevent that because part of the issue in Ireland is you can't get emergency contraception, which is the morning after pill. You can't get that half the time because of conscientious objection, which actually leads to pregnancy progressing. So we went in and testified on that during the debate stages. So
did someone wheel a TV in and you were your icon, or were you on camera?
No, I was there. I was there in the flesh. You can't really wheel a fucking thing into the doll chambers.
At the end of the day, Crafty, it's the argument that matters. It's not what you look like or your.
It is. It is. I agree.
Right, Crafty. Given that the host is doing a terrible job, have you got anything to shill?
I do. As I said Friday, I have the Ion Society, which is looking at Myanmar, aka Burma, for those who don't know as Myanmar. And that's going to be every month. Next month I have a guy on called Mr. Clapperjack. Some of you may know him. He's from Belarus, so we're going to go through what happened in Belarus in the last couple of months and the last few years. And yeah, then next week I have the Challenging Conspiracies coming back. And that's going to be on chemtrails. And then the last thing is, every Sunday I do a show with Steam and Cup of Reason. This week, because we change every week, this week is on Steam and Cup of Reason's channel. Don't worry, MathPig is not going to be there. It's all cool. He might be in the chat for a few minutes. I'm
before the Coke thing.
Here's the thing. If you're the first person to put it in the chat after the goat goes off, then you're welcome to come on.
As soon as I see
how are we meant to be able to smell when the goat goes off?
As soon as the goat goes off, well, now you've changed. I was going to say I'll send you a Discord message. I can't come on anyway, even if I did one, because I do have the child. It's early in the day. I spend time with the child. I just do it for fun, like. But
I know.
Now I can't even. I'm going to have to wait. But honest to fuck, I did see it in the window. Honest to God, because there was that many pictures on the wall. The only place he could have put it was the window.
Yeah. Yeah. So that happened.
All right. Tiffany, do you have anything to chill other than your channel in general? Do you have a new video upcoming that you're working on?
Yeah, I'm working on a science one right now. It's about germ theory.
Brilliant.
Ooh, when are you streaming?
Whenever I get it finished.
You'll need to do a few streams and just chat to people. Like what I like about the after show, as well as getting to know you, you get to know a few of us, so it's not quite as scary. Hopefully,
You got to know us screaming at each other and giving each other abuse, kicking each other
this
out
is
of the
the
room.
community.
You have made Stephen quiet for the rest of the stream and generally doesn't know how he's feeling now, whether he wants to hug you or stab you.
Both all the time.
Just wait
I know
till he
this.
finds out that you turned around and told James that he was your second choice.
No, never. I just love winding him up. This is the thing. He's very, very easy to wind up as well.
Yeah.
Look at him now,
MathPig.
Salty.
MathPig, what have you got on?
Next month, well, this Thursday, I'll go.
MathPig, why is Icky Tain in your Discord server?
He has been for a long time.
Hey, I didn't even know he was on Discord.
Yeah. Said he wasn't, and then about a week later. This Thursday, I haven't got the poll out yet. We haven't got a topic yet, but it'll be from that list of stuff that is pinned to my Twitter account. We will pick 4. Dave or Amanda or somebody will give me a hand. We'll go through a couple. We'll pick them. We'll get a poll. We'll have that for open mic. Next Thursday, I have Take Shot Action on. Stephen, you need to be around for that. His last stream, he hasn't streamed in 5 years. Channel's been gone for about 5 years. He's was an Australian, 17,000 subs before he went. Little touchy of a light. Think of a young, that person we know, but open-minded and more willing to have a conversation, more approachable in his thinking. So that's happening. The reason I ask you to be there, Stephen, is his last stream was like, I still haven't met someone who's explained socialism to me correctly, and I'm like, I've got the right man for that.
You sound like you're in a bubble.
I was
Just
just
gonna
about,
say-
I was just about to ask, is your audio terrible for everybody else, or is that just me?
Right. How is it now?
There we
It's
go.
perfect.
It's fucking immaculate now.
Right. So that's annoying. Dave, it's because of the skull.
I heard like bits and pieces. It was like he hasn't streamed
Take
in
shot
5
action.
years,
Take
and
shot
then we
action
want-
next week. Coming on. Little touch of right leaning. Although he says he's left leaning, he has still to meet someone who can explain socialism to him properly. So that's why I would say I was like, you're the man.
Now he's
for that.
roboting.
Oh, now you're roboting.
Fuck. Right. Shit happening next Monday. Come by. It'll be fun. Shit happening on Thursday. Stephen, be there on Monday. Socialism.
Stuff.
Stuff.
Absolutely.
And things.
Sure. Stuff
Yeah.
and things.
Stuff
Sure.
and things.
And Tiffany, welcome to the community. You're going to have a great one. Just avoid Dave's streams. Do not go on his quiz.
I don't know.
No, I'm joking.
The husband might
you're
thank
not-
him.
You don't really feel like you're a member of the community until you've gone onto Dave's fucking streams. I love his quiz. It's the funniest thing on YouTube right now. So whenever you get back to it and whenever you feel up to it, Dave, I'll be there. I'll be watching.
Very good.
Definitely fun. No idea. Like, have you a spreadsheet handy, Dave? Pick a question. Ask her a random question, and that's what we'll leave on.
Oh, fucking hell, wait there.
This is the sort of
No
questions
pressure.
you get on Dave's quiz, Tiffany, right? And there's maybe 7 of us there, and you have a couple.
Wait, is Manda in the chat? Because she won't like me saying this. No, she's not in the chat, I don't think. Right. One of the questions the last time I was on was literally this. Where was the most embarrassing place you've ever queefed? That was one of the questions.
There you go.
Yes.
Dave, have you anything else? No?
Wow.
No.
No. Demonetized.
I'm good. I'm good.
Wow.
Thanks, Crafty. Appreciate it. Thanks to all the Patreons, all the members, everybody that puts forth to the channel. Thanks for Stephen to lets me kick him randomly from the stream all the time. Appreciate it. Tiffany.
And still good.
I don't really let you. I don't really have much control over it.
Well,
But
you
yeah,
do.
okay.
You do now. You're learning the
It's fun
commands.
looking at him salty.
Oh, yeah, I suppose it's true.
Yeah. So, Tiffany, again, thanks for coming. Yeah, and as Crafty says, welcome to the community. This is it's a small dose of what's coming in. So, on that note, everybody, thank you very much for coming, and remember to think for yourselves. Dave, your fucking keyboard.
Next.